David has described the betrayer. He has prayed for judgment. The grief does not disappear, but David plants his feet on something solid. What follows is not a retreat from pain, but a declaration made in the middle of it. As for me, I will call upon God, and the Lord shall save me. Psalm 55, verse 16. The phrase, "as for me," sets David apart from everything he has just described. The city is corrupt, his friend has turned, and the wicked have made their plans. But David draws a line. His response is prayer, not strategy nor flight, but prayer. The statement carries no hesitation. David does not say he hopes the Lord will save him. He says, "The Lord shall save me." That is a declaration of confidence, not a wish. David has been in tight spots before. He has seen God move. His confidence here is not arrogance. The man who killed Goliath and survived Saul's court and fled into the wilderness knows what God can do when a person prays. "Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice." Psalm 55, verse 17. David does not set a single prayer appointment with God. He fills the entire day communicating with the Lord. Evening comes first in the Hebrew reckoning of time, then morning, and then noon. The whole day is covered. Cry aloud is not polite petition. It carries the idea of a groan. This is not a man who has composed himself. This is a man in genuine distress, calling out because the weight of what he carries demands it. And yet, the verse ends with confidence. "He shall hear my voice." His cry goes up, and God receives it. Daniel prayed 3 times a day in Babylon. Daniel 6, verse 10. When the decree went out, forbidding prayer, Daniel went to his window, opened it toward Jerusalem, and kept his schedule. The persecution did not change his practice. David's pattern here is the same discipline. "He hath delivered my soul in peace from the battle that was against me, for there were many with me." Psalm 55, verse 18. The tense shifts. David recalls God's past deeds as the ground for present confidence. "For there were many with me" is the key phrase. David was not alone. The battle was real, and his enemies were many, but God's resources outnumbered them. Elisha's servant saw the same truth when his eyes were opened in 2 Kings 6, verse 17, and he saw the mountain full of horses and chariots of fire surrounding them. The enemy's army looked large until the servant saw what stood on God's side. "God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old." Selah. Because they have no changes, therefore they fear not God. Psalm 55, verse 19. God hears not only David's prayer, but the wickedness of his enemies. He who abideth of old is the eternal God, the one who has sat on his throne before any of these events began, and will sit there long after they are settled. The final phrase cuts to the root of the problem. They have no changes. Their lives run smooth. No suffering has pressed them toward God. No reversal has made them look up. Ease produces pride, and pride produces contempt for God. A man who has never been broken does not worship the Lord.